Hey everybody, welcome back to the Print 3D channel. Today is March 22nd, and that means day 81 of the 3DP 365 project. And on today's episode, we continue printing out parts for the OpenRC F1 project, so stick around. Hey everybody, welcome back. Today's day 81 of the 3DP 365 project, and it's also day 3 of us printing out parts for the OpenRC F1 project. If you want to get caught up on the episodes, I've created a playlist and you can watch what we've printed so far. And so far we've printed out the lid piece and the front piece. And on today's episode we printed out the engine cover part. And our print turned out pretty awesome. But first, let's head over to Thingiverse and I'll show you where to download this part. Then we'll tab over to Simplified 3D and I'll show you my settings for the print. Then we'll meet back here at the workbench and we'll talk about the print. Okay folks, so we're back over here at Thingiverse and we're continuing to print the OpenRC Formula F1 car parts. For today's part, we're going to print the engine cover, and that's this beautiful piece right here. We're going to add a little bit of support around the back area here where you can't see, just to make sure we have a perfect print. So let's tab over to Simplified 3D and I'll show you my settings for this part. Okay, so here we are in Simplified 3D, and I've dropped the model down on the print bed and I've added in automatic support. Actually generated just what I needed. So there it is. That's the support I added to it. It's not on the back side. I was mistaken. The back of the model will print perfectly without any support. I just feel as though this little overhang here could use just a little bit of help. So let me show you my process settings. Once again, for layer height, we're using a 0.2 millimeter layer height. We're only going to need 3 top solid layers and 3 bottom solid layers and 3 perimeters. We also ran a brim by entering 0 in the skirt offset at 4 outlines. For infill, this is 20% for this model, and remember, this may fluctuate once we start weighing our parts. We did generate custom support material, and I am using my single temperature setting for MatterHackers PRO PLA, which is 208, and my 3-stage cooling system setup. Under speed, we dropped this down to 45 millimeters per second because I just wanted to make sure those curves look very beautiful. So let's hit OK, and I'll hit prepare to print and I'll show you how it's sliced. And that was a real-time slice of this part, and here's our finished slice, and you can see the support material is in there to doing its job. So let's hit play so you can see how it prints. And the support material will eventually build its way up to the top here and take care of this one little part that I was just a little bit concerned about. And here we go. And that's it. That's our part. So let's head over back to the workbench and let's talk about the print. Okay, so you saw my settings in Simplified 3D, and here is our finished print. And everything about this model turned out perfect. I really love this MatterHackers PRO PLA in the color of pearl blue. This was the perfect choice for our OpenRC F1 race car. And we really did need that support material because it was really needed underneath here. But my gMax did such an amazing job picking up all the detail, all the little screw holes and bolt holes and the little vent in the back. Everything turned out perfectly. And I really love this pearl blue filament from MatterHackers. This was the perfect choice for our F1 race car. And if you're printing this model with us, this is called the engine cover, so you'll print this one next. So now that this is done, we'll have one more part to print in the pearl blue, and then we'll be moving on to some of the chassis parts. And once again, I want to give a huge shout out to Daniel Norrie. He did an amazing job of designing these parts for 3D printing. I have had no problem so far printing any of the parts. Well, that about wraps it up for day 81 of the 3DP 365 project. I hope you guys are following along and printing your own OpenRC F1 car. Please remember to subscribe to the channel, comment, like, and share those videos, and I'll see you tomorrow.